How about that old brick-nosed dually? She's a looker. Alright then, CB here, the No BS welder here at NBS Welding. My buddy's building this house here. Beautiful subdivision here. My buddy's building this house, and he hollered at me about the front porch. Putting Q-deck on the front porch to pour concrete. The fellers, they was supposed to lay 12-inch block up against the house in the one row right underneath that front door right there, and they forgot. The reason that you would lay 12-inch block in that row when you were running an 8-inch block foundation would be to have a 4-inch lip sticking out to lay your Q-decking on as a bearing surface to hold the Q-decking to pour the concrete of your porch. They forgot to do that, so he got a hold of me, and we're going to add iron. And he wants to overkill it a little bit because he's had a porch that sank before, and he just doesn't want to go through that again. So I delivered the Q-decking today. We're going to bring the structural steel and install tomorrow, but I want to give you all a look at it here. Got the Q-decking ready. It's all cut to fit. And this is porch. Make a nice little porch here at his front door. You could probably just run one angle iron ledge across right there and lay your Q-decking on it. You might even be able to just tap con it on there and call it good. I've actually exposed the footer down there, and I'm going to be making a little column to run from there up to the center of an angle iron that's going to run all the way across right here as an extra support, just because my buddy, he's had trouble with porches that sunk before, and he just absolutely doesn't want to worry about it. So we're going to do a little bit of an over-dusination on it, and he ain't going to have to worry about it. And so what we're actually going to be doing, they'll not just be an angle iron running against underneath the door. There'll also be one there and angle iron running over here. And then we'll be laying our Q-decking on top of that. And then he can pour his concrete whenever he's ready. So I'll be back tomorrow to do the structural part of this. And I just wanted to give y'all a look at it. We'll bring Super Service Truck tomorrow. We'll have all the welding and cutting gear, and we'll get her done. Made a drawing of that with dimensions. Gives all the sizes of the porch so I'd know what to make. We did some prefab here. That allowed us, having the measurements allowed us to get all the angle iron sawed to the right length. I've gone ahead and used the drill press. A little bit easier in the shop. Use a drill press than using a hand drill on site. Went ahead and put some holes in the angle ledges to run the tap cons. We're going to screw that to the block, and then we've got this one support post that would go in the center of the one that goes crossed underneath the door, and that's really where your bearing, your weight is going to be. And like I said, what we're doing here might be a little overkill to some people. Of course, I don't know what to say about overkill, because there's these people that got an education. These engineers, you know, they go and they go to these colleges, and I've worked with these guys. And they go in there and they tell me that they come out with some kind of magnum cum laude or something. I don't know what the hell they do. But they're supposed to be able to do calculations on how heavy stuff's supposed to be built. And the ones that I've worked with build shit way too heavy. Like 15 times heavier than what it would need to do what it's supposed to do. So I don't know how good at calculations that they actually can calculatify, but you know, I'm a guy, I've tried a lot of stuff. I've been trying stuff for 3 decades and making stuff work. And, you know, as far as saying that this is overkill, you know, to me, and a lot of guys. I mean, I got a buddy that done his porch on his house, and the ledge underneath of his door is 2 pieces, I think, of 2x10 or 2x8 treated wood that's tapped onto the block wall, and he run a couple treated 4x4 posts underneath of it. So this steel is more than he done, but he done that 16 years ago. And his porch is fine. Although I gotta say, the way his house is set up, he very rarely uses his front porch. The way his house is built, he's got one of them houses where when we go to his house, we always go in through the garage. He doesn't get a lot of traffic in the front yard like a lot of people do. But anyway, I'm just saying, you know, where somebody would call this overkill, if you hire an engineer to do it, he'll do it 15 times heavier than what I'm doing here. So I don't know, you know, what's overkill? My buddy that I'm doing this for has had trouble with a porch before that sunk. So he's pretty much told me he don't want to have no problem. He's fine with a little overkill. So to me, what I'm doing is a little overkill. It's the kind of thing that I'm going to turn my back and walk away, and I'm going to know that he ain't never going to have a sagging porch. So that's that. Now, another thing that might be a little overdone, I'm going to make some end caps. And when I say end caps, when you use this Q decking on a porch like this, now out at the very end, I don't know what his concrete guys will do, but a lot of times you'll do a wooden form where coming out from the block, you'll have concrete that comes out maybe 4 or 6 inches. And all you'll see is concrete. That's what I would want done, and that's probably what they're going to do. And in a lot of cases when they do that, they'll use paper to fill in the hole at the end of the Q decking. And when I say paper, you know, you could use really roofing paper, shingle underlayment, whatever. But the hole I'm talking about, I've got a piece of Q decking here and I'll show you. You're going to have a hole like this at the end of your Q decking that concrete could go in, and you don't want concrete going in that hole. I'm going to make some steel end caps for this, and having them run along the end will, you know, actually give some structure for the concrete and stiffen the end of it. And what I need to do is I'm going to take the brake and I'm going to fold the galvanized steel that I've got's already got one lip on it that I'm going to use. I'm going to fold this other lip down where I can screw it on out there, and I'll have some of these pieces about 4 feet long I can put on. So I guess that there wasn't much to show on sawing this and drilling it. I mean, I guess I could have filmed that, but I got in a hurry yesterday and I just got it. I got all my angle iron sawed, got everything drilled, put the primer on it, got some structural primer on it, and I didn't do any filming. But I guess I'll film this and you can see how I'll make these end caps. So let's do that. So when you get your peepers on this here, you can tell that's going to stop. You know, that concrete can go down in here, of course, but it's not going to go down in there and come around and go in that big hole. And that's going to make a nice rigid end for our cap. We'll make a few more of those. We'll get loaded up and we'll go do the install. See how the end of this is done. I didn't shoot video of this at the shop, but I modified this last piece on my brake so that we wouldn't have the big hump. That big hump would have been sticking out here, and you'd have a big hole to fill. So using my brake there at the shop, I modified the end of this. So it still has a small corrugation there. I didn't make it flat. Here's our end cap. I think she's a pretty good doozin'. Gonna be fine. I want to thank y'all for watching, and remember, learn how to work with what you got. That way you always have everything you need. Hey y'all, CB here in the break room at NBS Welding, coming to you with another merch video. Want to look at the merchandise, show you what we got. You can help support the channel by buying items. We got the NBS Welding t-shirts, got the NBS Welding on the chest on the front. Got the great big NBS Welding here on the back. Got the American flag on the sleeve. $25 plus shipping. Send Tina an email if you'd be interested in buying a t-shirt. $25 plus shipping. Send Tina an email, nbswelding@aol.com. The stickers. Got the small size stickers, $3. Medium sticker, $5. The big bumper stickers, $10. The coins, .999 fine silver. If you'd be interested in investing in the silver coin, got NBS Welding name and phone number on the front. Got the bull logo on the back. $50. $50 for the coins. Also with the coins, we've got the plastic case. Keeps the silver nice. Keeps it from getting fingerprinted and all that scratched up. The NBS Welding cups. Got the NBS Welding cups with the bull logo, and it says less yakking, more tacking. Got the QR code on the top. You can scan that. It'll take you to the NBS Welding YouTube channel. $27 for a cup. And I've had somebody said that I should sign the cups. I'm not doing that yet. I don't know if you want me to do that or not. But if you want a cup and you want me to sign it, I'll take a Sharpie and I'll sign it. I'll write whatever you want on there. Let us know. Send us an email. nbswelding@aol.com. Email Tina. And I'm not wearing an NBS shirt. I'm wearing a Kretschmer Excavating shirt. These are my buddies up in northeastern PA. If you need excavation work done in Wayne County, northeastern PA area, get a hold of my guy Cody up there. He can dig it. All right. I want to thank y'all for watching the NBS Welding YouTube channel. I appreciate all the support. Please continue to support, like, subscribe to videos, comment on the videos. If you don't have a comment, just go to the comment section, hit any letter, number, the period, whatever. The algorithm doesn't know the difference. Just, that helps support the channel. It helps get the videos out there. And y'all learn how to work with what you got. That way you always have everything you need.